Hello, I'm Robert, and you're welcome here at my busy little shop. On today's episode of What's on My Workbench, belts. It's more really about a project update. I want to get you over here on the workbench. I'm working on a couple of belts here, and I've been getting really good support from my subscribers, and I wanted to talk a little bit about this project that I started. I think it's been 3 or 4 months ago. I should go back and look and see the date on that. But I guess what I'll do is I'll get you over here. I'm stitching on this belt, and I'll let you follow along, and I'll talk a little bit about this special project that I've been working on and give you an update on it. I do appreciate you taking time to be with me in the shop today. So as I complete these stitches, I'm 3/4 of the way through stitching this belt. Hope to have this belt finished and off to its client later today. And I thought maybe before I get in and talk about this, let me put in a little bit of footage here I recorded while I was tooling these two belts that I'm working on. So let me let you watch a little bit of that tooling and enjoy a little bit of music here, and then I'll be back in just a moment and I can talk about this in greater detail. All right, so what do you think about that? I hope you enjoyed that little bit of clip there and enjoy following along today. But as I'm finishing this belt, I wanted to really, first, let me talk a little bit about how I got started on this. My brother, Tom, and he goes by the trail name of Creek, is hiking the Appalachian Trail, and one of the things he's doing is he's raising money and awareness for an organization that's called Tunnel to Towers. And Tunnel to Towers is the direct result of a firefighter who lost his life at 9/11. He had ran with his gear because he got stuck in traffic trying to get to the towers and respond with 60 pounds of gear for 4.5 miles to get to the towers to help rescue people in the towers. And as a result of arriving there, he actually lost his life there. And so my brother is hiking the Appalachian Trail, and he's doing it as partially as a fundraiser for Tunnel to Towers. And as of this morning when I looked, he's raised $6,100, I think it's $6,120, of his goal to reach $20,000. And you guys, my audience, has really helped a bunch in a couple of ways. One, you've gone to his channel and subscribed and left him comments that he finds extremely encouraging. And I'll put a link in probably the title of the video as well as in the description of how to find it there. And if you haven't been over there, maybe go over, even if it's just to watch one video and leave him a word of encouragement, that would be really cool. But as part of his hike and raising money, I made an announcement that I would my goal was at least 10, and my stretch goal was 20 belts. And for the people that purchased those belts, not the profit from it, or not a portion of the proceeds, but 100% of the money that you pay for the belts, and most of them have been $160 belts, that I will donate that to Tunnel to Towers. And I've, so far, as of today's date, recording this, I've made 2 donations. I've grouped them together. I've made 2 donations there, and I think we're at $2,200 of direct money from belt purchases to his organization. And the company that I retired from will match that money dollar for dollar. So that would be at $4,400. If I reach the 20 belts, which I'm confident I am, I'm right now, when I record this, I've either made or I have orders to make 16 belts. I think I've got this one to finish, and I have one other one, maybe two, in my queue of belts to make that will get donated. So it's moving along pretty quick. Matter of fact, let me put a clip in here, because I was talking to Tom the other day, and he wanted to personally thank everybody that supported him. And so I'm going to put a clip in here, and he's going to talk a little bit about, we'll keep it short, 3 or 4 minutes. He's going to talk about the organization and his thanks for the support from viewers from my channel there. So let me let you watch that really quickly here.
Hey Robert, I wanted to send you a quick video. As you know, I began hiking on the Appalachian Trail in February. This is a northbound through hike attempt starting in Springer Mountain in Georgia to Mount Katahdin in Maine, a total of 2,197 miles. The purpose for my hike is to raise money for Tunnel to Towers Foundation. I have a goal, a personal goal of raising $20,000 for Tunnel to Towers, more specifically for the people that are supported by the foundation, which are the families of fallen first responders and our veterans. You surprised me early on in my hike, probably back in March, by announcing on your YouTube channel and your Facebook page that you were going to help me in my fundraising efforts by making 20 custom leather belts, selling those belts, and donating 100% of the proceeds to Tunnel to Towers Foundation through the link that's in each of my video descriptions. Well, I've been on the trail for about 4 months, and I'm a little over halfway to Mount Katahdin. And I just want to tell you how much I appreciate all of your hard work, the dedication of your resources and your time to making those belts, and to all of those that have purchased those belts, which will have a very significant impact on the families of those supported by Tunnel to Towers. Robert, thank you for everything that you've done, not just making the belts, helping me with music, being there to comment on my videos, and help me spread the word. But thank you to all of your viewers, your subscribers that have purchased belts and that have subscribed to my channel, making comments along the way. I read all of those comments. I try to respond to all of them. And those comments keep me moving up the trail. So just a short video to thank you, Robert, and to all of your subscribers, and to all of mine that encourage me, keep me moving up the trail, and have purchased your belts or donated to the link in my videos. God bless you, Robert, and to everyone else who's watching this. Happy trails. Have a great day. I'm going to on up the trail, headed northbound to Mount Katahdin. See you up the trail. God bless you.
Well, there you go. I tell you what, the outpouring of support of people reaching out to me with support of me helping with that, and for Tom doing the hike. And I've had a lot of people say that my offer was very generous, and I get it. It will generate, I think when we're done with matches, we'll be someplace around $6,400. I did have a few people that when they purchased the belt, they actually sent extra money that I donated as well, and that money is being matched by Sherwin-Williams. So let me just say this. I really do appreciate the support. I like making belts, and Tom is spending somewhere between 5 and 7 months hiking the trail. I mean, I should probably be able to narrow it down more than that. I think he'll end up somewhere around 6 months, a little more than 6 months of time on the trail. And he did have to come off the trail for a short bit for a family situation. And he's back hiking. And I'm going to guess, because I know where he's at today when I'm recording this. He's getting really close to New Jersey, hiking from Atlanta. And if you don't remember, it's 2,200 miles and it finishes up at Mount Katahdin in Maine. So anyway, I'm going to say that by the time this video gets edited and out, he's going to be someplace probably in, I'm going to say close to New Hampshire if he's not in New Hampshire. Maybe that's generous. But anyway, he'll be north of New York City by the time this video comes out. I'm safe with that. Let me turn the camera around here just for a moment. So I tell you what, this isn't a big sales pitch because I've already, probably by the time you get this video, see this video, I probably will be at the 20 belts. Maybe I'll be, one or two away from that. But it's really been a fun project to work on. This belt here is going to Mark, and when he heard about the purpose of the hike and the organization, he said, I want one of those belts. Didn't ask how much it was, said, I want one of those belts. So that underscores the generosity of the people on my channel here that have done that. So I just wanted to get this out and say thanks. I know Tom wanted to say thanks. So hopefully you enjoyed his little clip there as well as he's hiking on the trail. I asked him if he'd just step aside for a minute or maybe 2 or 3 and give us, his thoughts on that and his thank you. Hopefully we kept it short. And like I said before, I'll put a link to his channel. And if you could help him, encourage him, if you go in and watch a video, leave him a note. And I would tell you that in the description for each video is the link to make that donation. And even if the donation isn't large, even if you go in and just put a $5 donation, then he sees that and he takes that as a thumbs up and a vote for hopefully he has success. When this video comes out, it'll be, I'm going to say by the time I get it edited, it's going to be here in later part of August. He still has all of September and part of October that it'll take him to finish his hike. He started in February. And I said it in one of my earlier videos that, it's pretty easy to think about, what's Tom doing today? Well, if it's the middle of the day, he's walking, unless he's stopped to take a break and eat something. And I think he does most of that on the move so he can get done. And for him to finish that in that length of time, he's hiked, he averaged between 12 and 15 miles. If you take all the way from Georgia to Maine, 2,200 miles. It's not flat, it's up and down mountains. That's a big accomplishment to put in, say, a 14-mile average day after day all summer long while we've had 4th of July and different things that we've done together as family. He's been on the trail there. So anyway, I mumble on there. I do appreciate supporting me in my channel. I've had a lot of good growth here lately and help support him as well. If you go over and just say, hi, Robert sent me, anything like that, then he'll know that you got the message as well. I do appreciate you taking time to be with the shop today. Please like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, I do hope that you and your family have had a great day.